games of this, and then we'll switch back to the Paladin Arena we've been running. Alright, so go back to our Warrior Charge deck. It's our second game with the Warrior Charge deck tonight. The first game did not go too well. We had great early game, but we played a Paladin who just relied on his minions for board presence. He used buffs to either clear or direct damage with draw power to stay ahead. It was a well-conceived deck that he had, and I think it really showed the weaknesses of our deck in terms of draw power. There's no way we could keep up.
Versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
So playing a priest, I think honestly priests, paladins, and druids are probably our toughest match because of healing. We need to sort of kill them and go. We're gonna keep our Inner Rage Worgen combo earlier. Slam's a form of direct removal. You know what? I'm gonna drop Slam. I don't know that I'm too concerned early game. Ironbeak Owl, we can always silence him if he gets something early that's scary. Elven Archer is even better. Great. So now we can drop the Elven Archer, can do our 1 point of damage, and end our turn. So here the Elven Archer pretty much does the same thing as the Stone Tusk Boar would have done, but it did make a difference here. But had we dropped that on turn, say 2 or 3, the Elven Archer would have survived, whereas the Stone Tusk Boar might have died to a minion. So he passes back. We can't really do anything here. I don't think that we should drop the Ironbeak Owl just yet. Next turn, we'll drop the Raging Worgen. If he survives to turn 4, we'll do lots of damage. So
I'll give it a shot.
could drop the Owl to draw attention off the Worgen, but he's going to go after the Worgen if he has any way of killing it. So the other thing to do with the Worgen is to save it until we get a Sinjin, a taunt down. Which, you know, if we draw Sinjin right now, I might consider doing that. Yeah, I armored up. Getting better. So kind of a standard 2-drop play here to play Novice Engineer and draw a card. So I'm trying to think of the Priest direct damage removal. He could Mind Blast, but that'd be do 5 damage on a 3 minion. So I can't think of the other. I haven't played Priest much at all. So let's go and drop the Worgen and see if we can keep him for next turn. He can't trade directly, and in fact he won't trade here because he won't attack here because he'll just enrage him. I don't think he's gonna want to do that. We'll just keep putting damage in. So for those of you who haven't seen this yet, it's actually 10 points. I said 12 points in the preview, but I know it's 10 because, so if the Worgen enrages, this will be interesting. I think he didn't attack because he didn't want to trigger the enrage. Let's see if he can clear it. So if we can, well, we have a taunt minion. He has a taunt minion out, but that's okay. We'll get one attack in on the taunt minion, and we'll hit him for 5. Let's see. Well, actually, you know what? We can attack first. Yeah. Oh, Owl. Yep, you're right. Owl's a smart play. I'm so focused on the taunt. Yep, Owl and armor up. I like that play for sure. So we silence the taunt. We're going to Inner Rage the Worgen. And then now he's got 12 points of damage coming to his face. And there's the power of that Raging Worgen card and why I wanted to put it in the deck. And since we already have our second Inner Rage, we could actually do the exact same thing next turn if we wanted to, and he has no taunt down, so we see the power of that combo now. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Enrage, it triggers whenever your minion is below max health. If your minion gets back to max health, he loses the Enrage. So one thing the Priest could have done there, if he had a heal, he actually could have healed the Worgen and it would have gotten rid of the Enrage. You can never get above 10 mana. And there are cards that cost more than 10, but they have things that reduce their mana cost. Molten Giant is the one in particular I'm thinking about. It may be the only one. It costs 1 less mana for each 1 less health that you have. So, alright, so we need to get some board presence down. Unfortunately, we haven't pulled a Sinjin or anything to really do that. So the only real play here is to shield block and draw a card. Ironbeak Owl will give us some board presence. We can't really do much here. Yeah, all the giants, I think, maybe more than 10. We could play the Ironbeak Owl. I don't really want to silence the taunt. I'd rather save it for when we get a charge minion out. So I think really the only play is to armor up, and we're just going to take the damage. But we have 10 armor, so that's one way this deck kind of works is, you know, we get a lot of armor up. We're going to take some hits, but hopefully we get a brawl or a whirlwind or executes. So he's probably going to heal here to draw a card. He's only got 1 mana. He's just going to hit us in the face for 5. But again, it's all armor. So we're still in good shape. So we'll drop Sunwalker this turn. Ooh, Argent Commander. Well, we don't want Argent. I'd rather get the taunt down with Sunwalker. We can't silence. Although, let's think about this. 4-3 versus a 4-5. Because we could charge into Sinjin and kill him with Execute. I think that's a bit overkill. And I'd rather, yeah, I don't want to trade. Okay, so we're going to go Sunwalker.
Truth is my shield.
Now, he may have a silence, which would not be so great, but we'll see. We'll end our turn. So the reason I didn't play Argent Commander there is because he can trade and kill it with his Sinjin if he wanted to. Also, the charge doesn't really clear anything except the Patriarch, which I'm not too overly concerned about. You know, next turn, if we still have board control, we may drop the Ironbeak Owl, silence the taunt, and then probably start killing some of his minions off. Alright, so he popped the shield, and I'll see what he's gonna do. Probably Mind Blast, I think that's 5 damage. Oh, he almost Mind Blasted himself. Did you guys see that? Those of you who watched the stream for quite a while, you may remember the mage that fireballed herself. I also used Shiv on myself one time, so I can't say too much. Alright, so we really need to clear that cleric. I think what we'll probably do... Oh, no, he's got another taunt minion down. Alright, Slam is not bad here. Alright, so we don't have enough to Slam and Argent Commander. We really... You know what? I might just silence the Cleric. I'm less concerned about the taunt than I am the Cleric at this point. So we could Shield Slam and draw a card. And then we could execute and take out the Cleric. We can't do all of that in one turn. I think we'll probably go ahead and execute the Sinjin. Oh, we can't kill the minion. Ah. Alright, yeah. We're going to execute her. She's not damaged. Damn it. Urgh. Well, I could Slam and execute and Argent Commander. And Argent Commander for Sinjin is probably the play. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Nope, not Ironbeak Owl. Grab the wrong card. Let's see. Let's get a little more board presence. I've miscounted my mana, but that's okay.
I hope you like my invention.
Corcoran Elite won't be bad next turn. Let's go ahead and silence out one Sinjin, the Sinjin. Could have just silenced the Cleric. That's probably the better play. I didn't do that as well as I wanted to, honestly. Because if I silenced the Cleric, then could have removed one of the top minions instead. So I should have played that differently. Are you guys seeing stream lag? I'm still getting stream lag for some reason. Alright, you know what, guys? I'm gonna kill something that should help my frame rate for the stream. I'm not gonna be able to see the stream though, so I need you guys to tell me if it's lagging or anything. So Brawl would be really nice right now. Alright, we have another Corker in Elite. Let's see. So what trades can we do here? Well, let's see. So we can Argent Commander and take out... let's see. It doesn't really matter how we do this. So we can enrage the Argent Commander, but then he'll lose his Divine Shield. So I'd rather a Corcoran Elite and kill this guy. Argent Commander kill the other taunt.
What now?
2 elites. The problem is 2 elites won't kill him, and I'd rather get the Argent Commander into play. Although, well, you know what? It's not going to make a difference. Yeah, except the Argent Commander will still be full health. Enrage the taunt minion. And then kill it with Argent Commander. That's not a bad idea. I like that, actually.
Job's done.
So the next turn we're going to have 8 points of damage to put down. Let's see what he does. He can probably heal. Well, he can definitely heal. To heal up and trade here. Not terrible. I mean, it's good play by him, but he had to use a card plus a minion. So we already got 1 minion out of that guy. Wow, this is a taunt deck. Whoever said that called it right. We really need to draw our Brawl or Silence. Again, we're running into draw power issues here. Oh, there's Brawl. Okay, so hopefully we Brawl and only the Patriarch comes out. And then we can drop a Corcoran Elite and charge through. So let's see what happens. We have a 30% chance of being really good. Ah, damn. Well, that did not work. You know, charging him won't do any good, except we could kill him next turn with a with a legendary, with a execute. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Corcoran just to get board presence. Maybe he'll trade, in which case we're not taking 6 points of damage. But we're running out of cards again. So, you know, maybe we really do need more early draw power. Maybe the Novice Engineer needs to come back in. I don't know if there's any other Warrior draw cards I'm not thinking about. We may just add, we honestly may need to add some more taunt to the deck. I thought about adding a Shield Bearer, which is a 1 mana cost. So, all this draw power is killing us from all these minions. Yeah, Warriors don't really have any good draw power minions. We could go Gadgetzan Auctioneer, perhaps. I will say, though, we played Paladin and Priest. You know, this deck is probably best against, like, Warlocks, Rogues, maybe Shamans, but really Warlocks, Rogues. Alright. So, yeah. You can play both our minions. We'll force them to probably attack and armor up. I think that's really our only play here. And now we're top decking again, so we do really seem to be having draw power issues with this deck. I really like the Raging Worgen combo, though. On the other hand, it is still 32 to 15, but he's starting to get some big damage out, and we already used 1 Brawl. Actually, we only have 1 Brawl, right? So, not feeling too good about our chances, and we're top decking.
For the king.
Yeah, we do have issues clearing the board. I think that's right. Not, you know, but this deck is really not built around clearing the board. The silences are really meant to get rid of the taunt. And then just keep doing damage to the hero. So Unfortunately, we were never able to really do that. And we did get our Raging War. Look at all the draw power now. This is getting ridiculous. How do we end up against two massive draw power decks? That's what I want to know. Well, we got Sinjin. Not terrible, but he won't survive the night. He's got an interesting choice here. He could send 2 minions in, do a 2-for-1 with Sinjin to keep his big minion up. He'll probably just kill him straight out. He's got so many cards. I'm sure he's got a Mind Blast tucked around in there somewhere. Or Mind Control. Alright. So, we definitely see the weakness of this deck. I kind of want to add more draw power, but I kind of want to add a shield bearer too, so I don't know. There's really nothing we can draw at this point, but we'll just play it out. Huh, Grommash, great.
Job's done.
Is Battle Rage the one that lets you draw for damage minions? I think it is. That's not a bad idea. I think you're right. I think we don't need 2 whirlwinds in the game. All right, now he's just showing off. I don't know why he just doesn't attack and finish it. 6, 8, 10, 13, 16, 18. He's got enough to finish it, so. Battle Rage might be good.
Well played.
All right, we'll take a look at that real quick.